And I'm back. So, on the last episode, I said I was going to go do some research and find out how to make bioethanol. Well, the research has been completed, and I found this right here. You can create bioethanol with it too. It's called an aging facility. So I don't know. I just didn't think to look for a different building to make bioethanol in. But all I need for this is a little bit of iron and bones, which I'm not sure if I really have that many bones just lying around. But I guess we can look. I have some sort of miscellaneous stuff in these chests, so probably one of them has bones, and there's some wheat. And I'm going to need that wheat. I'm going to need actually wheat flour in order to make bioethanol. Okay, no bones in there. Let's see, how about right here? No bones in there either. I mean, I know I've been getting bones, so they must be sitting somewhere, but they don't seem to be in these chests right here. So let me go over to my other place. And probably eventually I'm going to move, like, I'm going to get a bunch of cooking pots over there. In fact, I could probably do that now. Get a bunch of cooking pots over there. Get those ripening chambers, what are they called? Aging pots. Get that stuff going strong in my main base. And then, yeah, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. The only thing, and maybe this was a mistake to build in the desert, but there's no, like, trees, really, here. So, that might be an issue. I guess we'll see. Do I have bones? I do not have bones in there. I do not have bones in there. Do I have bones in my inventory? I have 3 bones in my inventory. I know that these are not chests. What am I doing? I know that I've had bones before. Maybe I sold them or something. So I'm going to have to figure out where to get some more bones. I wish it was as easy as just mining this. Maybe it is. Yes, I have bone. 5 of them, in fact. Okay, well, you know what? That's convenient. That means I can just come on over here and do that. And I know I have a bunch of iron over here, which is the other thing I needed. So I will just go ahead and make some of those pots. And then I need wheat flour. In order to get wheat flour, I need the cooking pot. These lizard men are super duper annoying. They seems like their AI just tells them to run around within like a 50 mile of their little base and attack anything they find, which they do. They're not a threat really at this point, but they're just annoying to deal with. Level up. Okay, so with that level up, we should start putting points into this type of stuff so that I can, Blades of Winds, so that I can get to this resurrection / perhaps arch heal. I'm not sure. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter what we do. We're going to need another point into this and then another point to put into resurrection. And that's for the generators, because the creatures inside of those generators will die after a while. They just lose health continuously until they die, I guess. Seems like that's how it works. Alright, iron. Let's just grab pretty much all of it that I have. These are some obsolete weapons that I had laying around. So now, I do believe we can craft, it was under cooking, we can craft the aging facility. How many of those can we make? Let's make like 4. It seems like bioethanol is going to be pretty important to have. So we're going to want to, you know, be doing it on multiple machines simultaneously. Excellent. think I'll put that on the 3rd level up here. I hope that at some point the devs of this game consider reworking how the camera works inside of buildings. 'Cause right now it's like pretty annoying. It just clips through the walls. Like anytime you move around, it just clips through the walls, and you have all this weird jittery stuff going on. Should I put some cooking pots up on this same level as well? I think I probably should. So I guess when possible, I'll just try and like go outside of the building and then come back in. Do I have enough stuff to make cooking pots? No. I need more and more charcoal. Okay. Well, I have a bunch of charcoal back at the base. You know, if someday the loading times get better, this would be a lot less annoying to travel between islands. And obviously at some point I need to unlock more islands and start killing stuff over there. I know there's like a dragon that you can fight and like some other stuff. I think that like that part of the game isn't like that well developed yet, but I guess I shouldn't talk before I actually play it. Alright, let me go get my charcoal. I know I've had it cooking in this furnace over here for a while. And then I can make a couple of cooking pots. And I could just move this one over, but I'd like to keep it. Just so that I have, you know, something. Alright. Let's go ahead and make... I'll just make like... These ones are pretty big. So I'll go ahead and make 2 of those. And I'll put those inside my base as well. And probably I should go over and just pick up my sprinkler and all my wheat here, because that's going to be nice to have over in the other world. So, picking that stuff up. Come on. No need to be annoying about it, just... There we go. Now I can reconstruct all that stuff in my main place. And I won't have to come back here so often. I'm sure that all that stuff still works in the desert, even though it doesn't make the most sense. Once we get this stuff up and running, the next thing I really want is a drill. I think they called it an excavator. And once we have the excavator, I have 3 different patches over there I can put it on. We can start automating the collection of that stuff at least. And then I need to start looking into the sort of conveyor belts and item management stuff and automatic crafters. That stuff's going to be pretty useful because I can start automating bioethanol. Alright, so I have wheat flour. What's my max here? 41, so let's just make 21 because I can't hit the 0 key on my numpad or I will lose my recording. Alright, so we can start making that stuff, and then as soon as that cooks, and I probably have a little bit of wheat flour already. No, I do not. Okay, that's fine. You know, it's possible that like the tutorial stuff up there had some sort of message about that, but I'm not relying on them for anything. Saltpeter. Okay, so that's going to be some sort of a fertilizer. Now I can make cooking oil and vinegar, as well as wine and cheese and sausage, apparently. Okay, so it requires 10 wheat flour to make 1 bioethanol, which means we're going to be kind of busy here. So So that's fine. Maybe we didn't need 4 of these right away, but eventually we're going to be happy that we made so many. It does take a while to make as well, so probably nice to have. Can I make one more? Yes. Alright, so now we've got that cooking. Now I need to get the wheat farm up and running. Should I make it on one of these levels? I don't see why not. I mean, it's not like real physics apply here. I'm not gonna like get any water leakage through the floor or anything. I do wonder... Okay, so I haven't actually constructed the stairs here yet. They're gonna go somewhere in this area, and I probably need to move this wall, actually. But anyway. Hello? I don't want you to do that. I don't know why you're doing that, but I don't like it. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, you need to come with me. Let's get these floors back down. Yeah, the camera, like I said, the camera's getting pretty annoying, but that's fine. Should I maybe, like... I mean, I think I could hack this by, like, putting a floor there. Putting the wheat field on top of this floor. Can I not do that? No, apparently it doesn't like that. Strange. Do they need like a certain amount of space above them probably? Okay, well whatever. I guess if it does sink through the floor, I guess that's fine. I don't know. I don't like it, but... Oh, and that one's just popping up and down. This game is in beta, guys. It's in early access. Nope. I don't know what the heck is going on with that. It seems to have stopped, so that's good. But let's go ahead and put down this sprinkler. Hopefully that has enough range to cover all of those. And it does. Good. Except for the one that's in the floor. That one... Oh, no, okay. Now it's going to. Alright, so we can collect our wheat from there. We can cook it into wheat flour here, and then we can cook that wheat flour into bioethanol here. So that stuff's all nice and centralized. Nope, nope, that one. Thank you. Nice and centralized. Now I believe we need 5 of these to make anything substantial. So I guess I'm just going to be waiting here for some of that. Was there anything else I was doing? I had that like woodcutter thing that I never really figured out. Eventually I'll separate this because I'll need, you know, I'll need to make it bigger. So I'll separate this out and I'll put it somewhere else. And make it a lot bigger. Probably have like at least 9 of these. And then possibly, you know, more of them per pad. I'll make several pads. And I'll have several harvesters going. And that should all be fine and dandy. Alright. Flour. Got 27, so I'll do like 15 in one and however many in the other. Not gonna have enough for that much bioethanol, but these things are still growing, so you know, that's something that I'll probably do a lot of off camera. I mostly just want to get enough bioethanol to make a drill, and then I'll put that drill on the infinite rock source outside. Yeah, just one. And then I'll be able to make another one once some of this stuff finishes. And then that's what's most important. If you can hear that weird squishing sound, I'm pretty sure that's another lizard man attacking the bottom of my tower, because they seem to like to do that. kind of annoying. Now there is also like automatic like item suction stuff, but you kind of have to I'm pretty sure you have to have bioethanol in order to do that, so not going to be able to get to that just yet. And you know what? You can do all that right there. That's fine. I don't have... Well, yeah, of course I don't have. Alright, so now that I have enough bioethanol to make a drill, let's go ahead and do that. I believe the only other thing you need is like iron cogwheels, which I should have. Alright, guy. Got any more? Got these little mono guys, whatever that means. Pretty sure mono is like just a weird translation of like Cyclops or something. Alright. Looking for a drill. That is not a drill. What am I looking at here? Excavator. Awesome. So we can make one of these. In order to make more, I'm going to need more batteries, and I'm also going to need more bioethanol. So that's fine. That's stuff to do off camera. But for now, I'm going to put this on the stone so that I can have enough stone to make more of my tower. Excellent. Okay, so that stuff is just going to fly out the top. Does it always fly out in the same direction, I wonder? It's also not super efficient, is it? Yes, it all seems like it's going to the same spot on the map. That's fine. These barricades are sort of doing their job, I guess. So that's not the fastest, but at least it is automated. So that's going to just keep going. I need to get something to collect them. Maybe let me just search the crafting menu to see. I'm not sure if it's in... I might not have it unlocked yet. Let's see. Yeah, so the absorber and the dropper are what I need next, I think. And then there's automatic assembling machine, automatic furnace, and some more automatic things. This is a helicopter, which is neat, I guess. Yeah, and lots of other stuff that will probably end up being useful. So I guess I need to focus on the next age then, the Renaissance age. I have plenty of gold for it. I need 20 steel, which I'm sure I have. I need more cogwheels, which are easy to make. It's just iron, I'm pretty sure. 30 conveyor belts might be a bit tricky, and then, what is that, 10 fillets of fish? So we can start on some of that right now. First of all, I'm going to need a fillet machine, which is just right over here somewhere. Where'd it go? Cooking facility, fillet machine. Just make one of those. I'm not sure, I don't think they're that useful sort of generally, but I'll just, you know, I'll throw it down over here somewhere in the corner. Well, I'm going to need fish as well, so I'm going to need a fishing rod. I really have not messed with the fishing rod at all. I know I should. And then what was the other thing I needed? The conveyor belts. So how do you make a conveyor belt exactly? It's just iron. Okay. So I can already make 77. I'm going to make 30 of those. It only takes 1 iron to make it, apparently. So that's very, very cheap. Yeah, you just need to put fish in there. Okay, so that's fine. Let me equip my fishing rod and see if I can find any fish. I don't really know if there's any sort of like mini game associated with the fishing, or if it's just, you know, you just cast and you get fish. Let's find out together. Is that in the spot? Yes. There we go. Wow, that's a large tuna. It's an amberjack, not a tuna, but that's fine. I don't know what an amberjack is. Looks like a tuna to me. Not that I'm an expert on fish. Alright, so we can do that. Oh, we need 15 of these, right? So that's another thing to do off camera. I'll get 2 for each fish. So I actually only need, what, 7? Well, 8, because I'm going to need, yeah, 15. Okay, I mean, that's fine. This is going to be the easy part, the conveyor belts. The steel, I'm sure I already have, so really it's just the fish. I think I can get this in the next, like, 5 minutes and make that an episode. In the meantime, is there anything else I wanted to talk about? Well, oh god, you fuckers. Your thing is like, your home is so far over that way. And somehow you just, you roam so far. It's ridiculous. Where's my fishing rod? Replace something in my hotbar with that. Anyway, so I was gonna say, like, just sort of general life stuff. You know, I've been having fun with the YouTube channel. I've been having a lot of fun making the thumbnails for the YouTube channel. That's been super cool. Using Photoshop. I haven't been using, like, I haven't been doing much editing of these videos, just so that I can make more of them. You know, if you have to edit every single video, it gets really tiring. But I've been enjoying making the thumbnails anyway. So I've been using a lot of Photoshop, and I was considering, like, I'm not really making any money right now. I had a job, but it sort of fell through. It was this sort of, I was doing, like, inspections and repairs on wind turbines with this company that I had just started working for through a connection at my college. But then they started being real weird with me, like, and it's a sort of thing where, you know, you travel to do this job, and so they have to kind of, like, send you out to somewhere, and then you spend like 2 months there, and then, you know, however, like, they said that you would only ever spend like 2 weeks back at home. But what it ended up happening is I spent 2 months without any contact. They didn't contact me. I guess they were waiting for me to contact them. But, you know, the way I see it, that's just a terrible way to run a company, where you make the employees responsible for checking in to make sure that they still have a job. Just seems like a really bizarre decision for how to run a company. So, like, after a while of that, I started to get fed up, and I kind of just considered that I'm basically fired, but I didn't quit. And then recently they contacted me again, and they were being super weird, and, like, in the conversation we had, I don't know, it gave me weird vibes, and so I was just like, okay, never mind, I'm quitting for real. You know, I have enough money. It paid really well for the little amount of time I was doing it, so I have enough money to survive on. But yeah, this is all to say, I don't have a source of income right now, and YouTube certainly isn't going to be that source of income. And everybody who's successful on YouTube says you need to do it consistently for like 2 years before it becomes a thing, before it can become a source of income. So I'm not really holding my breath. Oh, nice. Got a bunch of stone there. I'm not really holding my breath on that. But I was thinking about making a Fiverr account and doing Photoshop jobs for money. I don't know how profitable that is really, but even if it's not super profitable, I feel like it could be worth doing. You know, if only to, like, slow the bleeding of money. that comes from not being employed. You know, I think my expenses right now are something like $200 or $300 a month. I was doing the math the other day. I don't remember exactly the name that I came up with, or the number that I came up with. I still need more of this. But yeah, even if I was just making like, you know, $100 a month, you know, if I'm selling my commissions at $20 a month, and I'm doing like 5 of those a month, which is not a lot at all, then it would be like enough to make a dent in my monthly, what do you call that in accounting terms? It's not loss. Expenditure, I don't know, the opposite of revenue. Expenses, I suppose. Yeah, my monthly expenses. You know, so I've been considering doing that. This YouTube thing is... Can I fish from the water? I guess I never really tried. No, I cannot. This YouTube thing is just a hobby at the end of the day. It always has been. God damn. Do I need to, like, build out to these things? Because it seems like most of them are at least a little ways offshore. I mean, I guess there's nothing stopping me. So, yeah, you know, if this YouTube ever starts making money, that would be awesome. I've had a lot of jobs over the years with varying degrees of success or varying degrees of sustainability. It's been a constant struggle for me, honestly, to hold down the job at some points, but mostly just to like stay sane while working a normal job. Just doesn't really like appeal to me. I don't have enough space for this fish. Maybe I should get rid of some of the shit in my inventory. Yes, sir. Let's grab that. So yeah, what was I saying? It's hard to hold jobs. I mean, it's not like hard to hold jobs for me. It's just hard to like stay in the mental space to do well at a job. Also, I'm not really a people person, so I tend to like not get along well with my, well, I tend to not get along well with my coworkers. I get along pretty well with supervisors usually because I am a very like diligent person. I'm the sort of person that I just want to do the work. I don't really want to have to. Okay, interesting. Okay, not enough space. That's fine. I don't want to. I just want to do the work. I don't want to have to deal with all kinds of like internal politics and stuff. And that's been one of the main things that keeps me from really progressing in most of my jobs. Certainly this last one, it was, the work itself was like hard. The conditions are rough, but I don't mind rough conditions. The thing that really deterred me was the people I was working with. There's a lot of just big egos and like stuff that I hate dealing with. That's usually the thing that gets me. Let's start making a little more bioethanol here. Can I make 3 of them? Yes. Okay, what was I doing? I was going to grab the steel. I should have everything else in my inventory, I think. Just grab all the steel that I have, why not? Alright, so back to the game here. We're going to go ahead and progress to the next age. Oh, I need cogs. I need just 3 more cogs. I think you just need iron. I should have some iron left. Let's see. Oh, you don't make them here, I think. I think you make them upstairs. I think you make them at the blacksmith. Nope, you do not make them at the blacksmith. While I'm here, though, do I have any iron? Not really. I've been turning all my iron into steel, so kind of. Anyway, there it is. I just need 3 of these. And I can progress to the next stage, and that'll be the end of the video. In the next video, let's see, what do I hope to do in the next video? I was going to make the item collector so that I don't have to just leave all my crap on the ground. I assume that, like, the lizard men are getting in here and knocking my stuff around. Assuming that's what's happening there. I should probably make it... I mean, there's no, like, proper doors in the game, is there? Alright. So, we're at the next age now. We can make those, what do they call them? Item collectors. Let's see how we make those, and then I'll go ahead and end the episode. Well, I can make explosive barrels. That's fun. Lots more building options. We'll see about taking advantage of that at some point. We can make chairs. I know this is a new thing in the latest update. Okay, so we just need batteries, charcoal, and iron to make both of these. And I believe you just put it on top of a chest and it'll start collecting that stuff automatically. Awesome. So that's going to do it for this episode. I'll give it 10 seconds for the end slate. Oh god. Don't mind that. It's interesting how if I like lean back, I turn red. It's just kind of a side effect of how the green screen works, and how the camera works, I guess. Anyway, it's been way more than 10 seconds. See you later.